What is up, guys? Anthony here, and welcome to my live reaction to Kaiju number 8, episode 38. Let's do this. Alright guys, so over these last couple of weeks, I've basically been catching up on Black Clover, Marshall, Kaiju number 8, Ragnarok, One Piece. Basically, I've been catching up on all my manga, so I want to get back into it, and we're going to start with 5 live reactions. This is Kaiju number 8. We're going to be doing Record of Ragnarok, Masha, which I think I'm doing last week's chapter, doing Black Clover, and of course One Piece. Eventually I will bring back reviews as well, so if you guys want reviews, let me know in that comment section below. But without any further ado, guys, let's get into Monster number 8. In the last chapter, episode 37, Kefka, who has been captured, he has been discovered as Monster 8, and he's got high recommendations from a lot of the third troop, basically saying, hey, he saved us, he's not bad, all that kind of jazz. He's actually taken on Shinamiya's dad, which is the head honcho of the whole force, and from what we can see here, it looks like he's been defeated. But one thing we did know is that the Monster number 8, the creature, so to speak, in the last chapter, or the chapter before, might be a chapter behind, was basically completely taking over him, and he couldn't actually control. So from what I could see, what I'm assuming happened in last week's chapter, because I'm pretty sure I missed chapter 37, is Kefka has regained control. So let's find out what goes down in chapter 38. Alright, start off with Kefka here, kind of half transformed. Well, half of his face is saying, I'm not Monster number 8. Monster number 8, episode 38. As a human being, as a member of the Defense Force, I'm Kefka Hibino. Alright? Put your weapon away. So Kefka looks like he's passed out. Okanogi. So we've got Okanogi there. Dude, he's got a massive, kind of like a sword type gun. Very Final Fantasy VIII things I'm getting here. So he's like, alright, since you weren't sending out any requests for backup, Defense Force First Unit Commander, Gen Okanogi. Alright, so this is one of the top dogs. I thought you were planning to die like that. Okay. Don't be foolish. Though I do admit that it exceeded my expectations. So as we know, Shinamiya's father, I don't quite remember his name on the top of my head, his suit was made up of Monster number 2. So when Kefka and Shinamiya were going head to head, it was basically Monster number 2 versus Monster number 8. So, and it was pretty full on from what we saw. It was a pretty massive blowout. Alright. Medical unit, come and collect number 8 immediately. There's a chance the core is damaged. So, what are you planning on doing with it? Ooh, so here's the question. What's going to happen? What's the Defense Force, the head honcho, the number 1? What is he going to do with Kefka now that he knows he's Monster 8? Oh, I needed that. Alright. So we got the town. As of now, number 8 will be used as part of our military power without turning into a weapon. Ooh, alright, so Kefka's going to become, basically, he's going to stay a member, but he's going to be basically a weapon without being turned into one. So, I oppose, we cannot use a living monster. So obviously, the rest of the council are like, oh, fuck no! It's too dangerous! So obviously, all very, what's the word? Reasonable things. It's a living monster. You know, he could lose control at any chance, and if he loses control, that's the end of it. I'm not Monster number 8. I'm Kefka Hibino, so that's ringing in his memory. I've come to this conclusion. That it is controllable. Okay? In actuality, it spent a few months carrying out missions with the 3rd unit. There's also no telling the level of power it will generate after weaponizing it. Furthermore, there's a possibility the weapon is sealed away due to no one having compatibility with it, just like number 6. Okay? In these times when the mega monsters appear in hordes, I'll make use of the military's strength to its fullest. However, there aren't any precedents. Precedent? Something like that is trivial compared to the protection of this country. Ooh, during the death stare, man. That is a death stare and a half right there. It's not as if you've all forgotten the cluster type catastrophe that occurred 10 years ago, with number 6 at the center. Okay? We lost the lives of over 200 troop members and 3 commanders. Your wife as well. Okay? Currently in Japan, there are less than 30 troop members who are of a capable level to fight mega monsters. Less than 10 if fighting single-handedly. Even fewer troop members when it comes to fighting numbered monsters. Okay, so very, very, very small group can actually take them on. Alright. In the case of a cluster type monster outbreak that is far beyond our expectations, this country would easily fall into ruins. If we are able to use number 8's phenomenal power, it will become our ray of hope. So one thing we also did learn with this chapter so far is that the number of monsters who are being taken down and turned into weapons, only certain people can work with them, can use them. They have to be compatible. If they're not compatible, it just straight up doesn't work. Okay, so we got scientists, even so, we are against it. So even so, they're all against it. Alright, so we've got Kafka, he's in a machine, looks like he's been fixed up. What's this? Mina, is she crying? This was... Come on, say goodbye to Miko. And we took Miko to the crematory. Okay? I thought to myself that I could never forgive the monster that made Mina cry this much. That's why if my body and mind were going to become that of a monster, I wanted to die as a human. Okay? Looks like Kafka's coming too. I'm alive. Are you awake? Ooh, alright, so he's got the head honcho there. Chief Shinomiya! Alright, so he's freaking out. No need to be on guard. I'm not planning on hurting you. Oh, thank goodness. Okay? If something happened to you, Chief, I would have felt too ashamed to face Kikaru. Alright, so Kikaru is Chef Shinomiya's daughter. She's in the 3rd platoon with Kafka here. For those of you who don't know the story. Okay, so he's like, huh? Since I was allowed to live, does this mean I was deemed a human? A troop member? If, okay, what's in your chest, what's in that chest of yours was a fragile heart of a human, you would most likely have died. I'll state my conclusion. You're a monster, alright? However, I'll put the matter of if you're an enemy or not on hold. Okay. Kafka Hubino. He called me by my name? Currently, most are against the idea of keeping you alive. To stay alive, show your usefulness. So I'm only just barely kept alive as a weapon. I still think of myself as a member of the Defense Force. I'll definitely make myself acknowledged as a troop member as well. So we got his general character coming through there. Alright, I kinda like that. So we're in Kunitachi City, 23rd floor residential building in Kunitachi. So we got a guy stepping out. Oh, so this is monster number 9. Well then, my body's ready now. Alright, so it looks like he shed his skin and now he seems to be stronger. Time to retrieve the power of monsters that have fallen into human hands. The threat reappears. Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 38 of Kaiju number 8, or Monster number 8. Interesting. So we had some interesting things go down, guys. Some very interesting things. Monster number 9 seems like he's back up on his feet after getting his ass whooped by Kefka. Looks like Chief Shinomiya literally is going against the board and saying, no, we're doing this and that's that. But has basically said to Kefka, well, look, you need to make sure that, you know, you get acknowledged and you actually show you're worthwhile. So, a lot of little things setting up. So, doing lots of little sets up in this chapter, kind of wrapping up the whole reveal arc and everything like that. So, I'm really like interested to see where this is going to go, guys. But anyway, let's check out, see if the next chapter is out. I want to see if chapter 39 is out. Okay, so as I'm recording this, chapter 39 is not out yet. But anyway, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming back just with just standard live reaction. I hope you guys are looking forward to them. Bringing back a lot of new manga, a lot of different manga. But anyway, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below. What do you think of this series, Kaiju number 8? Do you like it, not like it, all that kind of jazz? And as always, guys, my name is Anthony. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.